4. Malcolm's assassination. The film culminates with the tragic and powerful depiction of Malcolm X's assassination on February 21, 1965, at the Audubon Ballroom in Harlem. Just as Malcolm is preparing to give a speech, he is gunned down by members of the Nation of Islam in front of his family and followers. The assassination scene is emotional and impactful, emphasizing the loss of a great leader who was still evolving in his views and work. The film ends on a somber but inspirational note, celebrating Malcolm X's legacy as a leader who inspired millions around the world to stand up for justice, dignity, and Black empowerment. Themes and symbolism. Malcolm X addresses multiple complex themes throughout the film, making it both a historical account and a broader reflection on race, identity, and social justice. 1. Racial identity and transformation. The film's central theme is Malcolm X's transformation from a disillusioned young man to a radical Black nationalist and finally to a global human rights advocate. His changing views on race, from hatred of whites to a more inclusive view of racial harmony after his pilgrimage, highlight the dynamic nature of identity and belief. 2. The power of education and knowledge. A significant turning point in Malcolm's life is his education in prison. The film stresses the importance of self-education and knowledge in breaking free from oppression. Malcolm's dedication to learning about history, politics, and culture empowers him to become a leader. 3. Spirituality and redemption. Religion plays a crucial role in Malcolm X's transformation. His journey through the Nation of Islam, followed by his spiritual awakening in Mecca, shows how faith can be a source of strength, but also how one's beliefs can evolve over time. 4. Radicalism and moderation. The film grapples with the tension between Malcolm X's early radicalism and his later shift toward a more moderate stance on race relations. His calls for self-defense and Black empowerment stand in contrast to the more peaceful approach advocated by Martin Luther King Jr., another major figure in the civil rights movement. Spike Lee presents this tension without judgment, allowing the audience to reflect on the different paths toward achieving racial justice. 5. Betrayal and sacrifice. Malcolm X's break with the Nation of Islam and his subsequent assassination by its members raise questions about loyalty, betrayal, and the cost of standing up for one's beliefs. His ultimate sacrifice as a martyr for the cause of Black liberation is a poignant reminder of the personal and collective cost of fighting for justice. Denzel Washington's performance. Denzel Washington's portrayal of Malcolm X is one of the most celebrated aspects of the film. Washington masterfully captures the intensity, charisma, and complexity of Malcolm X, from his early years as a street hustler to his later years as a global political leader. Washington's ability to embody Malcolm's fiery oratory skills and his internal struggles earned him widespread critical acclaim, including an Academy Award nomination for Best Actor. Washington's performance is often regarded as one of the finest biographical portrayals in film history, both for its emotional depth and its historical accuracy. His meticulous attention to Malcolm's mannerisms, speech patterns, and presence helped bring the historical figure to life in a way that resonated deeply with audiences. Spike Lee's directorial vision. Spike Lee's direction in Malcolm X is bold, ambitious, and respectful of the subject matter. Lee blends traditional biographical storytelling with his signature visual style, using vivid colors, strong imagery, and dynamic camera work to emphasize key moments in Malcolm's life. He also incorporates archival footage and real-life speeches to add a documentary-like authenticity to the film. One of the most memorable directorial choices is the use of iconic historical footage at the film's conclusion, including the real-life eulogy delivered by actor and activist Ossie Davis, who commemorates Malcolm as a prince who gave his life for the liberation of his people. Historical accuracy. While Malcolm X takes some creative liberties, as most biopics do, it remains largely faithful to the key events of Malcolm's life. Spike Lee worked closely with Malcolm X's widow, Betty Shabazz, and members of his family to ensure the film was as accurate and respectful as possible. Impact and legacy. Malcolm X, 1992, is widely considered one of the most important films about the civil rights movement and Black liberation. Upon its release, it was praised for its thorough portrayal of Malcolm X's life and for bringing his story to a broader audience. The film also played a significant role in educating younger generations about Malcolm X, who, at the time, was less well-known than figures like Martin Luther King Jr. The film's legacy is reflected in its influence on Black cinema and its status as a key work in the canon of African American filmmaking. Spike Lee's dedication to ensuring that Malcolm X's story was told authentically has made the film a seminal work for scholars, activists, and audiences interested in social justice and Black history. Conclusion: Malcolm X, 1992, is more than just a biographical film. It is a celebration of one of the most important leaders in the history of the African American struggle for civil rights and empowerment. Spike Lee's direction, combined with Denzel Washington's transformative performance, makes the film an essential exploration of Malcolm X's life, legacy, and the broader themes of racial identity, resistance, and redemption. Thank you, Oron Z. Belgrave Sr.